Swamp water, I think.
Look at
Whoo!
that. Shrek
We got
juice.
the
It.
hooch.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Characters Welcome, the best goddamn character show on this or any side of the rectangles. We can see the chat is already lighting up. I'm Eric Feurer.
I'm Justin Tyler, and we are back at it again after a week where Eric went rogue on the biggest party night of the year and did a special Characters Welk sesh, huh?
It's true. Do you know what I did, Justin?
I heard you played a game where you're a cat.
I streamed on Twitch. I played a game where I was a cat. It was very fun. In fact, I had a good time. I'd like to stream a little bit more, but yeah, I played a little kitty. Can't have a cat here, so I would like to be a cat in a video
A
game.
virtual cat. Yeah.
Yes.
You can't have pets in your house?
We had to pay a $250 deposit for a single rat, so we haven't even asked about a cat.
You have a rat.
Yes, well, here's the deal. Let me tell you what's going on.
Is this a secret? Don't blow up your rat spot, dude.
So we told them we have one rat when we have two rats. And the guy that we're renting from told his wife that we have one hamster. And so
wow, that's what I call a web of lies.
Everyone is currently fibbing to each other, and in that way, we're good.
Everything's it's a chain of wrongdoings that protects us all. Let me ask you: have you purchased a hamster costume for one of your rats? Should the time come?
That's a really good question. Let me answer that with this, because they look exactly alike. They're both just stark white rats. That's a good thing and a bad thing. Here's why it's a bad thing. Their names are Junie and Sweet Boy. Sweet Boy, pretty cute. Likes to have his little chin tickled. Junie will bite a shadow that looks like a finger.
Oh, nice. My daughter's name is Junie. Same issue.
Same exact issues. No way to tell the two of them apart until you put your finger at them, and one of them tries to bite you and the other one enjoys it.
Wow, that's scary to have it on a daily basis in your own home. Now, I know you may be thinking out there, did I name my child after Eric's rat or vice versa? And we're not going to tell. It's a little bit of a secret for us.
Who came first, the child or the rat? How old is Junie?
4. How old are rats in general? Do they age?
Rats live like 2 to 4. We don't know how old this guy is, but he's looking haggard.
He's not like a Gandalf beard.
He's not looking great. He's getting gray. He's getting wise. I'll put it that way.
And as an ongoing conversation we have on this show, when a pet dies in New York City, it's hard to dispose of them. A rat, I feel like you don't have that problem.
Well, we do have that problem because let me say, she's in the other room watching a show right now. So I'm going to try to whisper this. This is true.
Okay. This is our secret. I'll put my ear up so I can really hear.
She told me when he dies, she wants to go to Greenwood Cemetery.
Okay.
And bury him, and that's not allowed.
Burying a rat in Greenwood? A lot of people would consider that disrespectful. But I mean, there are rats in Greenwood, so I think it's fine. Here's the question: you're gonna have a tiny rat tombstone because I think you must.
A little one, a little. What is it called? A plinth or whatever? Like one of those, like
a plinth.
Plinth, yeah. That's what I want. That's what I want.
An obelisk. I want the biggest Junie tombstone. Obelisk up to the sky. Pride, rat pride.
Died as he lived. Look at that. I wasn't quite enough. I got a text from the other room that says.
Wow. Now, our secret was out. That's our system for telling each other our most precious secret.
Oh no, not good.
Wow, that's gonna really haunt you. You know what, folks? Speaking of haunting, we haven't talked about what this is. We've been talking about rat life, #RatLife, for so long. Quick shout out from Raisin Delta. I have an illegally buried friend too.
Congratulations.
No question whether that's a human or a pet.
No questions. But that's definitely a thing to post in the chat and not follow up with, because that could be dangerous.
Exactly. That could be a crime. Gotta also shout out Kevin Wilcox. Every rodent needs a mausoleum.
Ooh, every rodent needs a mausoleum. That sounds
great,
like a Tom Waits song.
Great at Disney World though, the mausoleum.
The mausoleum. You know what?
Where they put all the dead Disney characters, the plushes.
I would have.
They have a lifespan.
That's true, and it's 2 to 4 years, and, who knows anything about 'em. Folks, you are here to see one of the best goddamn character shows I've ever heard of, frankly. We've
Yeah.
gathered 2 or 3 of the I think 3.
Good point. Three. It is three. It's three.
We've gathered 3 of the world's greatest character comedians. They're each gonna perform a little piece for you tonight, including myself and Justin. That bumps
Yep.
the number up to 5. Get
You
there.
got a 5-banger tonight.
5.
Woo.
And this show is absolutely free. You can donate to us. We will talk about that later. You can also, this is something that you could do if you want to pay it forward for us, folks. You can come and join our Discord. We have a Discord
Yes.
started up that we're starting to grow. There's a pets channel on there where we can post
Yeah.
pictures and plans for our pets' wonderful funerals. Go ahead and hop over there. It's a really fun time.
Enter the discourse. Enter the Discord. We'll see you over there. But what do you say, Eric? We kick off with our first character of the night.
Yes, I am so excited for this first person. But here's the deal. This next person is someone from my childhood, and I can't quite
I
place them.
hear you because I see them and I'm like, that is someone from my childhood, and I just
I
can't
can't
quite
quite.
place them.
Yeah, so
Um,
let's welcome out our first character. Please welcome to the rectangles someone from your childhood you can't quite place.
hmm.
Oh, sorry. I didn't see you there. Barman, why don't you pour my friend one of your special drinks and make it a stiff one? Have we met before? Well, we have actually, though you haven't seen me in many, many years. In fact, you've known me for my entire life. From the time I was a babe suckling at mother's teat, through the years of my prime, romping and rolling around with every tramp in town, and now, when we meet again, I sound like a lunatic and you've no idea what I'm talking about? Well, maybe this will jog your memory. Ring a bell? No? Oh, sorry. 1 second. Yes! It's me, your childhood dog. You haven't seen me in a long time. I wouldn't recognize me either. I'm 18 now. Like what you see? Well, I don't know how many years that is in dog years, 80, 100. It's not really a real metric of time. The point is, it doesn't matter that we spent every formative moment of your childhood together, and you never had any time for me. No. You always had your soccer games and your school plays, your teen tours. You went to college. You had the college that you had to transfer to because you set your entire dorm on fire with a hot plate. They tell you not to have a hot plate in your dorm for a reason. Who even owns one? God damn it. And then, you graduated college and you moved to Bushwick and you had 75 roommates. And then you needed the psychiatrist for the hot plate thing. And, I was there for you. And no matter how many half-eaten sandwiches I brought you from the trash or how many times I took it in your annoying sister's bed, you never had any time for me. No. Never any time for your old pal, Lego Mutant Transformer Ninja Turtle. That's right. I walked around with the name that you came up with as a toddler, keeping my head held high, hoping you would notice me. And you never did. Do you want to know what I've been doing all these years at home without you? Watching Real Housewives of Beverly Hills with your gay brother, breathing in my own farts, and watching your parents fuck. Don't you look away from me. These people, these dog people who think it's totally fine to have my bed right next to theirs, who think, oh, she won't mind if we have anal over and over and over again because she's a dog. She won't mind, right? She won't mind. Let me tell you, I mind a lot.
Hey, you can't smoke in here.
Actually, dogs can smoke anywhere. There are no laws for dogs. Okay? God, I'm sorry. I don't want to be mad. I don't want to be angry at you. You abandoning me and my weird inbred golden doodle digestive problems and having to watch your parents Google, is sex outside legal every single day? None of that would bother me. No. If she wasn't in the picture. Mm-hmm. That's right, Daddy-O. I know all about your little girlfriend. And from what I hear from mom and dad, while they're fucking, you're planning to pop the question soon. And listen, like I said, I don't want to be angry at you. I think we both know that you're just a little confused. It's just that, well, I'm not sure she would like knowing what I've seen. And baby, I've seen everything. Do you think she would like knowing that from ages 11 to 13, you jerked it into every single couch, corner, and crevice in the entire house, leaving me to clean up your mess? Or do you think she would like knowing that when you were 16, you fed your cousin your grandmother's ashes on a dare, and when you barfed all over the floor, you left me to what? Clean up your mess? Or how about the time in high school when you threw a party and you set your entire house on fire again, and you blamed it on me? Which one is impossible because I'm a dog, but two, I was too busy licking your cum off of every single fucking corner of the house because that's all you think I'm good for. I have seen it all, and I've done it all, and still I stand here waiting for you to love me, still bringing you dead squirrels as tokens of my love and sticks, still sitting like a good girl while your family tries to cover up my Coke bottle dog body with silly fuzzy sweaters, still lying here licking my own vagina, hoping you'll say, oh, that's pretty impressive. My girlfriend can never do that. You know, I could ruin your entire life. I could go to the papers. I could go to the news. But I've got bigger plans for us. You look a little scared, baby. So let me break it down for you. They say all dogs go to heaven, which is an incredible movie, by the way, and my favorite, not that you would know. But that's not where we're going. You see, if I can't have you, nobody can. So I'm putting us both down. That drink you've been sipping on? Poison. The most dangerous substance known to man. I myself have not even been allowed to be in the same room with it until today. And I have the same exact drink right here. They say even just a drop of chocolate is enough to kill an English Mastiff, so we won't feel a thing. It's working. Oh, crazy. Doesn't seem like it's doing anything for you at all yet, but my love. They say every dog has its day. And the best day of my life was the day I met you. I'm Juliet. I am Joan of Arc. I am Selma and Louise. I am Lego Booger Mutant Ninja Turtle of Maplewood, New Jersey. I'm just a senior dog in a cocktail dress, standing in front of a boy, asking him to love her. Oh my God, it's so crazy. It doesn't seem like it's doing anything for you.
Wow. Wow. Olivia Wineshank,
What
everyone.
a tour de force over here.
Wow.
Hey.
What a journey we've taken today.
What a journey.
I love the idea of two parents in bed having sex, casually bringing up, do you think our son's going to propose?
Smart.
Well, when else do they talk about it? People don't
It's a
have
great time to
enough time
connect.
these days.
It's a great time to catch up on the news.
Yeah.
We're moving from thing to thing. When else are you going to talk about it?
I of course really enjoyed what one person in the comments referred to as the big crusty couch. They like
Yeah.
that. They like that a lot. Have I told you all the story about the one of our friends in middle school who told us that he learned how to fuck the space between his mattress and box spring over
That's
summer?
common. I've heard that. I've heard lots of those stories.
It's
before.
common.
Really?
Yeah.
Somehow
I've
I
not
seem
heard
like
that.
a person who invites that kind of information more than once with different people. I've
Becomes
heard
time to
of
talk about it.
mattresses.
What he
couches.
called it
Yeah.
though was he called it bedwife.
I mean, that's going.
At least
that's
they
sort of
were
putting-
married. At
Yeah,
least
that's
they were
beautiful.
married.
First off, beautiful.
If they had a
relationship.
child, there would at least be two parents in the picture.
That child.
That's huge. That's important. That is
It's
really
important. A great classic nuclear family.
So what kind of dog are those ears?
That is such a good question. These look like hard adopt, don't shop ears. This looks like these look like signature New York. Here, I'll do what is the influencer thing? They do the hands like this. These look like pandemic dog ears of some kind of weird inbreeding mistake.
I do like that you mentioned the inbreedingness of the golden doodles.
Thank you.
I mean,
not enough people talk about it.
Any bred dog is inbred. Let's be frank about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's time that we talk about it.
This
golden doodles so hot right now. They're almost so hot it's almost weird to get a golden doodle. Do you have a golden doodle? Do you have any pets?
I do. I have not of my. I have a childhood dog of my own. And the sickest thing about that dog is that well, she's a maniac, but one time my parents told me that if my name wasn't going to be Olivia, my name was going to be Scarlet. And I thought, well, you ruined my life, because if my name was Scarlet, I would be an incredibly successful superstar, unstoppably famous person. And so when we got our dog, I demanded that she take that name.
Yeah.
So it was very like Mama Rose and Gypsy Rose Lee. It was that kind of an incredible amount of emotional. Yeah. No, it's
Scarlet Wineshank, movie star.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Right. What could have been?
What could have been? I mean, but really, what's better than putting on ambiguous dog ears and doing a Wednesday?
Are they that ambiguous? This is like.
Well, I think they look like your classic sort of cartoon dog, like a tramp type character from Lady and the Tramp.
Well,
like a fun mutt.
Kind of look like a rabbit now that I'm seeing it now. Well,
I mean,
there was some talk about rabbit in the comments. While we're talking comments, put me in, coach. Yeah, Bunny ears really sell it. Put me in, coach says every time Eric opens his mouth, I get nervous because of stories like these. Of course, referencing Bedwife. And Candace Pounding says Olivia is the one to tell your deranged stories.
That's my college roommate. That's one of my college besties.
Wow,
deranged
Candace.
Story.
Welcome.
Candace, well, deranged story. One time I was lying in my bed in college. I was eating Hint of Lime Tostitos with so much ferocity that a corner of a Hint of Lime Tostito went into my eyeball. I could not get it out. And I had to call my good friend Candace. This is my deranged story, not hers that I'm telling. And she came home from a in college at Wesleyan University, and she took her fingers. Yes, Lin-Manuel Miranda's very own Wesleyan University, and she stuck her fingers.
They've renamed the college that.
Oh yes, and she stuck her fingers as if her finger was a contact lens, and she pulled the Tostito out of my eye.
Did you?
That's my own.
Did you eat the forbidden Tostino?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe Candace remembers. I probably was.
I feel like that becomes a medical thing.
I probably was also.
It's no longer a chip.
It might have been like
the Tostino, no
malleable at that point.
Yeah, it was like sort of
yeah,
goop.
no.
And now let me ask you, because it was hint of lime, that probably burned a little bit in your eye.
I think the part of the story that I was missing was that only an incredibly inebriated person would be eating Tostitos so quickly that part of it would go into your eye. So I don't remember it hurting in that way.
Wow.
I don't remember the
Candace in the comments saying I ate it.
The end.
A good
The
friend.
end.
Welcome to
That's
Candace.
my
Welcome.
bed wife. That's my
Thank
bed
you
wife.
so
that's
much,
your bed
Candace,
wife.
for being here.
Your
What
chip wife.
the fun.
Yeah.
Oh man. Olivia, do you have anything you want to plug or promote? You got anything going on you're excited about?
Follow me on social. I have some cool stuff coming up. And yeah. How was everyone's holiday? Did you guys have nice holidays?
Lovely.
Stayed at home.
Loved
Made some Fernet based cocktails. It's really
Wow,
good.
you've gone
Oh, that's
full
disgusting,
double-footed into
Eric.
Fernet.
I've gone full barman.
You're all into the Fernet. I said to
Yeah.
Eric earlier, I think Fernet tastes like a dental exam. So having to drink a whole cocktail of it sounds.
And that's a great
tough.
image, because it doesn't just taste like cough syrup or a dental product. It tastes like the whole exam.
The
Like,
whole
it tastes like
thing. It
someone
tastes like
touching
the
your
rubber
teeth.
gloves, the X-ray thing, all of it.
Yeah, it's kind of it's an adult beverage for like
Wow, look at this
fully matured adults that don't want like alcoholic juice. For sure.
Yeah. Some of us drink dental exams, others eat eyeball chips. We all
Eyeball chips.
Yes.
choices.
Oh God,
we all have our little proclivities.
Olivia, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Olivia. Great to see you. See you again soon.
Yeah, we'll see you next time.
Thanks,
Goodbye.
guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, what fun! What fun!
For those of you that don't know, like, what Fernet is or haven't drank it, it's sort of like Jägermeister, but like the second Pokemon evolution of Jägermeister. Without the sugar, it's like just the bitterness. And it truly is. It's the industry beverage.
It is. So the cocktail I was making during Thanksgiving was called an industry sour. And get this, the Fernet wasn't medicinal enough. It's equal parts simple lime Fernet and green chartreuse. Yum.
Chartreuse. Great pair. That drink is high octane fuel, though. You can light your breath on fire after you drink that.
Well, and I did have the other day when I was being a barman, somebody who was potentially about to seal the deal with somebody came up to the bar and asked if I had any gum, and I said no, I do not, but I do have Fernet. And she ripped some Fernet and then went and I think made out in the corner for the rest of the night. And so I'd like to think I was a little part of that.
Wow, that's the beauty of,
Can I interject?
No.
Yes.
Okay.
What do you got, Jorge?
It blows my mind that they used Fernet to do that, because in my day we used Rumpelmans.
Rumpelmans is like one step even further back beyond Jägermeister in the Pokemon evolution. Like, Rumpelmans is the name of the Pokemon, and then it goes to Jaeger, and then into Fernet. Fernet's the final.
Frozen Rumpelmans is fantastic. You taste minty fresh, and you don't remember anything. Anyway, I mean, that's my story.
I love that, because I feel like also beverages like this define us and how old we are. Because Aftershock was the beverage when I was younger and going around, that you had the crystals and cinnamon flavor, that you had to smash the bottle with a hammer, eat the crystals, and inevitably eat a piece of glass, go to the hospital. That's how you really do it.
What? What are you talking about?
Look it up. Aftershock was this same type of liqueur where it was super cinnamony. It was like liquid Big Red gum. And there are crystals in it. There was like, yo, we got to eat the crystals. Put the crystals in your mouth. They're full of booze. It's awesome. But when you get the crystals out, you have to smash the bottle, and then you can't tell the difference between the glass and the crystals. And then you have a big old bloody mouth.
That's Jolly Rancher in Azima too far for me.
Yeah,
exactly.
Tell me more about the Great Depression. Holy!
It was a less Great Depression in the late '90s, early aughts.
Oh yeah, that's right. The Woodstock, the what is it? Woodstock 99 crowd.
The official drink of Woodstock 99 was a smashed bottle of Aftershock.
Good Lord. I'm so happy that you're here and alive.
Yeah.
It makes me appreciate your existence all the more, Justin.
Yeah, I barely got that alive. Upstate New York eats you up. Eats you whole.
Eat your whole. Folks, I already see people chatting about drinks in chat. We have in our Discord, I'm going to plug this. I'm going to be so annoying all day. But we have a channel called The Kitchen where just 2 days ago, people were posting all their cool cocktail mixes. So you can head on over there and add to that if you'd like to. Okay.
Definitely. I'm about to drop a great cocktail in there that I've been working on, called a Thai Mai that I had in Maui last year when I was working on the travel show.
Thai Mai?
It's like a Mai Tai, but it's better. I'll drop it. You have to get a little creative. You have to make your own orgeat syrup, and I'll talk about it.
What the world? Folks, whatever Justin posts in the Discord, just know it potentially has glass as the
It will have glass in it. Yes, I can say that there will be a side. It's a rim of glass, so you can really.
No, that's good. That's really good. Can I have a glass rim, please?
Yeah. Hey, I'm feeling frisky tonight. Give me a glass.
Yummy.
Michael Hartney and I did a series of a sketch video series for. I want to say a TV network that paid us nothing to do it. That was digital, and we did a one of our character sketches. He and I were at a bar, boring bartenders making up increasingly insane cocktails. It is a fun, insane. We also are in full leather gear, leather daddy gear over the course of that sketch. So definitely.
Wow, if we find that
on IFC.
We should rip that off of that channel and throw it on our YouTube page.
100%. I have it. It was on IFC, part of Comedy Crib, if you remember that back in the day.
Yeah, we should add it. We should 100% throw that on there. That'd be awesome.
I'll definitely rip that and send it away. It's crazy. We crammed so many character pieces into a 3.5 minute sketch show. We did 4 episodes. It's called Unique New York. You can Google it.
Oh, we'll check that out. But in the meantime, we are just having a great time being chatty. A couple of chatty Kevins, but we should move on to our next character. What do you say, Justin?
That's a great call.
I'm so excited for this next person because I have had a tiny cactus on my kitchen window for a long time. And so that's why I'm going to relate to this character a lot. Are you ready, Justin?
I'm ready, yeah.
Now, this person isn't exactly what I just said, but let's welcome to the rectangles the tiny cactus on your kitchen window.
Yeah!
Schönes Mädchen, komm doch noch rüber. Schönes Mädchen, lass mich nicht.
Hey, what's up with you, dude? I feel like you're completely ignoring me, despite the fact that I'm your roommate. We've been living together for years, and I can't even get a simple hello out of you. Come on, it's the morning. I'm right here on the windowsill. Yeah, I know I can be a little prickly, especially at this hour, but that's who I am. Don't you dare try and group me in with all the rest of these suck-ass succulents. I'm a proud, deadly cactus, and it's time that we had a little talk. I wasn't happy about moving in here, okay? But I saw you had a sill available on Cactus Craigslist, and I was like, okay, 1 square foot, it's New York City, I get it. I move in, and yeah, of course, we instantly connect. You exhale CO2, I eat CO2, I shit out oxygen, which you seem to be fucking obsessed with. Okay, you be you. Everyone's got their weird shit, but listen, I put up with all your other roommates, these plants, like this goofy ass ficus. What is he, an improv comedian? It's too much. And the tulips in the living room, I find out later they're completely fake. You could have told me that before I spent 6 months getting to know them, chatting them up. God. Suddenly COVID hits, shit hits the fan. You're home all the time, working remotely now. You put an avocado on the window next to me to ripen. All that idiot wants to talk about is his ska band, the Skavocados. Yeah, he's in a ska band with a squishy ass avocados. Just turn that prick into guacamole already. It'll be a little brown, but put a lemon on it. Oh, your dumbass dog bit me. So yeah, I jacked up his tongue a little bit. You want to know what I taste like, dog? Trouble. Trouble. That's me. Man, you don't water me for months, and one day, as a bitch, dump the ass end of coffee into my pot. I haven't slept in 6 weeks. I'm going crazy. I'm jittery as fuck. Look, I'm a good roommate. I don't make a mess. The only dish I dirty is this tiny pot that I live in, and I will clean it. I never bring my girlfriend over. Granted, it would be hard because I'm dating the 2-story oak tree in front of your building. We flirted through the window for a long time, but shit just got serious. Yeah, dude. I've got an acorn on the way, and yeah, I'm stressed about it, but I don't need to do anything because plants are terrible parents. Whew. This is honestly cathartic. So while we're dealing with our issues, I just want to confess a couple other things. I'm not paying for internet this month. One of my needles is 5G. This one right here. Um, Second, I'd love to try a pepperoni. If you could just put one on one of my spikes, pepperoni is like spicy CO2. If you don't, for cactuses, cacti. Oh, I ate a couple of your weed gummies and spilled a bunch of wine on your laptop. Don't ask me how it happened. I was just too fucked up to remember. And when I was fucked up, I rented a car on your credit card. My dad was the cactus that Matthew Perry sits on in 1997's Fools Rush In, which I know we are big fans of in this apartment. Anyway, he's getting a Lifetime Achievement Award at the Plant Academy Awards, and I'm going to miss that. Come on. Oh, and I had sex with your girlfriend. She's into pain. We did it right here on the windowsill, and I'm really sorry, but please don't tell the oak tree, okay? We have an acorn on the way. I mentioned that. Okay. It's great to get it off my chest. Okay, now you're throwing me out the window onto the street below. Fine, but I want my security deposit back!
Oh, Justin, Tyler, everyone. Wow. I don't know if you saw, but we threw up the official list alert about 60% through the piece. Keep a lookout, everybody. That's a great piece. That's a really good piece.
Fun one. I haven't done that in a while, and I reread it today. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna throw this one up.
You know what? Throw it in there. Yo, I've got beef with fake plants. Real beef with fake. Do you have any fake plants?
We do have a couple fake plants. Yes.
I don't like that at all. What's the point?
Well, they're just they're nice for in an area that you don't need to water.
But it's like art.
Yeah, I guess. What about a painting of a plant? Are you demand reality there?
No, I don't have any paintings of plants because I can just get a plant. Why would I have a painting?
Get a plant. Okay, that's a strong.
Well, I guess I do. As I'm bitching about this, I have a crocheted mushroom collage behind.
That's fucked up. I know. We all take one look over your shoulder and we're like, that's a crocheted mushroom collage.
That's obviously a crocheted mushroom collage. Have you seen this before?
Honestly, it looks like a wart that you whoa, very nice.
Kind of cute, right?
It's nice. Yeah, those are nice little toadstools. On a log, that looks like a great crafternoon.
It's a great crafternoon. Oh no. I can already smell Justin's gears. Justin's old gears. Great, good crafternoon, everyone. Hey, I'm a South Park Slope crafternoonist.
Ooh, South Park Slope? Think about it. That could be a spinoff.
That's really good. That's really, really good. South Park Slope, historically, where the Greenwood Cemetery is, which historically is where a rat will soon be buried. So.
Yes. Famous historical. One thing we should say, if you want to help contribute to really get my cactus costume up from 4 tiny spines to 5 or 6, throw some cash over at our business Venmo, which is Characters Welcome, the business Venmo. If you do that and put a comment in there, we will read the comment live on the air right now. We'll do it. We'll say it. Whatever it is, it's fun. Like right now,
do it.
We have Zcor Zeppelin in the comments saying, "What a prick." And I assume that's a fun compliment based on my prickly spines of my cactus costume, and not some sort of comment on my personality.
You know,
I guess we'll never know.
You write what you know. You know.
Yeah.
Now, would you say you just wore a mask or a hat, Justin, for that character?
Great question. And let me be honest, I want to say whatever the opposite of what you think it is, but I don't remember which side of this issue we both are on.
I believe that you call
mine was I called my paper character a hat. Yeah. And you demanded it was a mask, but I said it's a hat because it's resting on your head.
It's not.
That defines a hat.
It's resting. It's uniquely supported by the crevices of the sides of your face.
And that's a mask?
I would say that's a mask. I would say what you wore today is a hat. Obviously.
This is a hat. This is definitely a hat because it didn't. Though I will say it was masking my persona. So in that way, it's
in that way, anything that we ever wear is a mask. Do you like my new mask? It's pink. It's
your nipple. Oh, your nipple mask? Yeah, I appreciate that you wear
it's
that.
masking my big heavy nipples.
Hey, just popping into the Gap. I'm looking for like 4 or 5 nipple masks, medium. You guys have any? What,
Babe,
you don't know what I'm talking about? Nipple mask.
I love when you pull out the sexy ask mask.
Yeah, nipple masks, ab hiders, torso color changers. What do you call them?
You guys got dick tip concealers? I'm just looking for a tight pair.
Yeah, just a tight dick tip concealer. That's like makeup. That sounds like a really great makeup for someone really trying to hide their dick tip. Okay.
Good question. We got two Discord related things here from Stevie, who built the Discord with their bare hands. Thank you again, Stevie. Is Justin even in the cord yet? Good question, Justin. Are you in the cord yet?
I'm not, but I'm going to join it this evening.
Justin's going to join it this evening and do an AMA, folks, for about 3 hours this evening. He is pumped, beside himself. So get those questions ready.
My life's an AMA.
It's true. Second question, more of a statement. Jorge, private chat. I have a screenshot from the Discord. I don't know what it is, but throw it up, Jorge. What do we got?
Wow.
I looked it up after Justin mentioned it. This looks like a bottle of fucking aftershave. Honestly,
wait, what the fuck? Drink. It looks like something he drank. Take that as you will. I mean, I'll take that. Like, you're acting like I'm somehow the only one who is doing this. This was a national phenomenon.
I've never heard of that. It does truly look like cologne.
I will say that the green flavor is not the standard. The standard was sort of a pink, clear, foggy glass bottle that was the cinnamon nightmare that I was describing.
Oh, the green one is probably even more like mouthwash, right?
Yeah, I bet the green one's like melon or melon mania or something like that.
Yeah, horrible. Don't like that. You know what I do like? Seeing our next character.
Great call. Please welcome out to the rectangles. Seasons are changing, so it's important to keep on top of the weather. So please welcome out here your IUD weather reporter.
Whoa!
Yes. Thank you, Erica. Hello, everybody. I'm Kylina, and welcome to the weather report. This is your IUD coming to you live from the uterus. As you can see, we've had a bit of a dry spell, but as we move into the later hours of the evening, you can expect large thrusts of wind and steady showers for what we are calling Tropical Storm Justin.
Oh.
Yes, you're right, Erica. It's sure to be a big one. Or so it says. All right, now, as the storm climaxes, my team and I will be out here on the scene for 24-hour, 3 to 5 year coverage. And we want to thank you folks for tuning in to Cox 5 News. We got you covered. However, in addition, it's still important to prepare alternative forms of protection. You should not rely solely on me. I'll admit, I'm not perfect. I only get the weather report right 99.99% of the time. Yes, that's right. It's still a good idea to wear protection, even if Tropical Storm Justin, Kyle, or Jeremiah swears it will make a hook to the north and dump its rainfall on the stomach region. Well, folks, it looks like we're in the eye of the storm. We have reports coming in down from the south. It appears we have a finger incoming. Oh, I'm sorry. Our radars are vibrating off the charts. All right, folks, make that 3 fingers. This could be a very robust storm after all. We haven't seen weather like this since college. The Doppler radar.
Wow.
Oh.
Well, Erica, I'd say that sure looks like a sperm surge.
Yeah.
Let's begin in the uterus, and you guys said it. It's pretty brutal out here. However, we are getting reports that there has been absolutely no inclement activity in the clitoris region. Wow.
Uh-oh.
Things are pretty bleak, folks. We're hearing that the vaginal canal has fully flooded and the seawall has been breached. C, of course, stands for cervix. Now, we are really getting pounded out here. Tropical Storm Justin is expected to dump about a foot of sperm in the Tri-Oregon area.
Yes.
Take a look at how bad conditions have really...
Oh, no.
Oh my God.
Okay, that's a lot. Oh my God.
It keeps coming.
I'll just... I'll get the sperm towel. It's okay. Wow. Justin really went for it. You've all just witnessed a category 6.5-inch storm, which I will admit is bigger than average. Now, we go to you, our viewers. We want to know how much sperm fall is in your area. And the question on everyone's mind, will it stick? If you experience any side effects from this broadcast, and I assure you, you will, please call a doctor. And if all else fails, there's always plan B.
Yeah. Oh,
man.
Brittany Stahl.
Brittany Stahl with a banger of a piece right there. Oh, who's that friend that is now an enemy of yours after that extra rainfall?
Feature actor.
Wow. How many cups of spermy was that, really? What were we looking at?
That was our first go at it, so that took a long time. What is this? Is this an Armenian coffee pot?
That's a lot.
That's the classic sperm dispensing vessel is an Armenian coffee pot.
Yeah.
Yo, babe, I'm gonna dump an Armenian coffee pot on you. I really actually, if that was the first time you did that, I super enjoyed the slow pour. Like, I really liked that. That was so funny.
That was so funny.
Good character.
Great writing. Great commitment.
Thank you.
Great use of the names Erica and Justin.
Yes, of course. Also, yeah, really good IUD there.
Oh, thank you. I made it today. Look at it.
It's great.
It's great to see the full.
Just the lore of the character, and maybe I'm being ignorant and not knowing. And maybe I missed it in the piece. Is that a copper IUD or is that a hormonal?
It's a hormonal one.
Nice.
But I didn't reference. I just said my name's Kylena, which is a hormonal one. But
perfect.
No, if it was copper, it would be like 24-hour, 12-year protection.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Low rate.
Yes, the graphics were really good too. That was very sad. The graphics also proving once and for all that sperm are roughly the size of Rhode Island.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that the uterus is the size of Texas.
It's true.
There's several sperm herds traveling across the Midwest currently.
Back in the day, there used to be a lot more sperm herds.
It's true.
We overhunted the sperm.
Truly. You got to use the whole sperm, they say. You got to use the tail for whip.
So surely you have more characters. Where could we find them?
I will film some right away and send them to you. But you can follow me at Brittany Bathroom Stall. I'm private on Instagram, but if you're really committed, you can request, and I might accept.
That's great. Show your worth to Brittany on IG. Brittany, that was so fun. Do you have anything else going on that you want to plug outside of the future characters that you're probably?
Oh my goodness. I have a class show at Squirrel next Monday, and also I won't be there, but it's the barracks for the armory. We have our season ending show next Monday. You guys should definitely check out the armory and the barracks in general, all improv type things, but very fun.
Yes, I've said it before, I'll say it again. I've always heard nothing but good things about the Army. I heard it's a really good, positive, supportive community that puts on awesome shows. So that's dope.
Yeah, it's very fun. It's very fun. This is sagging though. Because
It is. Your IU
Yeah.
IU Dunzos. That's not good. We're gonna have to
Falling
laminate
apart.
that bad boy for next time.
Yeah, make it permanent.
It's a one-take wonder.
Yes. Oh, damn. So funny. Great.
Great
Yeah.
piece, Brittany. Thanks for doing the show. Come back anytime. Hit us up when you have another piece. We would love to have you. Thank you.
Thank
We'll
you
talk
for
soon.
having me. Bye, you guys.
Bye.
Later.
Oh boy. Look, that had a little bit of everything that I like in a character
Oh.
piece. It had getting a little messy. It had an inanimate object. It was silly, and there was come involved conversations. So
Exactly.
really, in every part of what I think is the
Is
salt,
comedy.
salt, sweet, acid, heat.
Yeah, that was sort of your food pyramid of comedy, with cum stuff being the
Cum
very
being the
special
big
point.
one.
Oh,
Oh,
the bottom. Oh, interesting. You're getting like 6 to 12 servings of cum comedy a day.
6 to 12 series of cum. That the tiny little one is the part where we justify.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
that little.
The top is the like good writing,
Yeah.
well played.
Yes.
Wow, that's
Commitment.
a window.
The bottom. Yeah. Yes, of course. 6 to 12 cum servings every day, baby.
That's true. I mean, the food pyramid was fucked up. They wanted us to eat 6 to 12 bread servings a day. It would be healthier to eat that, replace the bread in the food pyramid with straight up cum. And on that note, let's turn it.
Let's.
Just kidding. Talking about the piece, like I love a costume that is like gets it across but isn't too fussy. That's if
true.
You remember my hat.
That's where we deviate for sure. Like if you were playing a bodega sandwich, you would have bought a Kaiser roll and sat it on top and underneath your head.
And that's exactly what I was just picturing. If I was doing that piece, I would have meat and condiments, rubber band.
It would have been dripping slowly down your forehead or something.
See?
That's you.
Because I agree. I love a piece that has a little bit of stunt to it, a little messiness, or any version of a stunt inside it. Because you want to give it's like classic vaudeville. Like you have to sort of do it all at once. Your act is dazzling, smart, funny, and done professionally, I guess.
It's true.
4 quadrants.
Oh God, that's why I just love getting up on a stage and being a messy little bitch. It's so fun.
Speaking of that, why don't we welcome out our next character?
Yeah, let's do it. I'm excited for that. That sounds like a good.
Yeah, we got a real messy little bitch for you guys right now, and I think you're going to be excited to have it. Please welcome out to the rectangles a man that needs no introduction and a form of content that we've all grown to love over our lives. Please welcome out a cereal commercial.
Whoa!
Schön, schönes Mädchen, komm doch mal rüber. Schönes Mädchen, lass mich nie wieder. Komm schon, schönes Mädchen. Komm.
Let's face it. When you're a single father, raising a kid can be a little tough. There's practices, dance recitals, not to mention the fact that your daughter clearly prefers spending time with your ex-wife Alice, and that's not going to fly with you. Right over here at my small, sad condo, we start our mornings right with a big bowl of Single Dad Needs a Win. Because Alice would never let our daughter eat crap like this in her house. Being the cool parent, well, that's all I have left. It's not everything kids love, pretty much just sugar. And everything I love, a small edge over my wife when the custody hearings start. Alice is a parent, but Daddy serves candy for breakfast. So let's see what my daughter remembers when the judge asks her who she wants to live with. Yesterday, we played princess, and she wanted me to be a horse. And I said, okay, am I your horse? And she said, no, you're King Christopher's horse. Chris is the name of my ex-wife's new fiance. I said, I'd like to be a wild horse, please. And she said, you have to do what King Christopher says. He owns you. So I pretended to buck him off my back and told her, he broke his imaginary neck. Then I said she couldn't visit him in the imaginary hospital because, get this, he isn't her or honestly anyone's real family. She did not like that. Or when I said, guess that makes me the horse king now, and my first law is, women can't remarry so fast. My daughter gave me a bad horse and a worse father, and I sent her to the imaginary gulag, and I do not know why I did that. So, hopefully this cereal fixes all of that. You can also eat it for dinner sometimes if you're too tired to microwave a hot dog. When mornings get hectic and Dad makes playtime about his issues again, I know I can always count on Single Dad Needs a Win. The box even has fun activities on the back for my daughter to do, like a maze that starts at Dad's house and ends all the way right back at Dad's house. Gives me plenty of man time to stare out a window and, I don't know, think. Just think. Because if you're like me, you want what's best for your little girl. As long as that's you, it has to be you. Because if you're like me, you saw that Chris got your kid a friggin' scooter, even though you were gonna get her a scooter, but you forgot to remember that. So you broke into your old house, stole it, and threw it in a lake. Then you got a little twisted on Bahama Mamas at a very disappointing Buffalo Wild Wings single mixer and felt bad. So if you're like me, you got the scooter back from the lake, but you cut your foot on a sharp rock because you didn't want to get your precious New Balances wet, and you have medically soft feet. So, if you're like me, you went back to the garage and tried to return the scooter, and there's Chris working on his micro brews. And he's like, what are you doing? And you're like, I'm the horse king. I don't have to tell you shit. And he's like, Jesus, Rick, your foot is bleeding. And you're like, that's cranberry sauce, dumbass. And he's like, from where? And you're like, from fuck you, that's where. And you take a swing at him. But if you're like me, you're like 15 feet away from him, so you just fall and hit your head. And if you're like me, you crap your pants so bad that he has to pick you up by the waist and put you in the slop sink and wipe you down like how they do a baby. And if you're like me, he drives you home and puts you to bed. And by bed, I mean pile of blankets, because if you're like me, you bought a waterbed, but you never filled it up, so you've been sleeping on a bunch of pillows like a bad dog. Please tell me you're like me. I need for you to be like me. Because my daughter, her teacher just sent her home with this picture that she drew. They wanted to know if everything was okay at home. And I told them that I think Chris might be hitting her. So yeah, I think things are going to be okay. Single Dad Needs a Win. It's part of a balanced breakfast when Dad's not.
Yes. Eric Feurer, everybody.
We are
bringing us that dad energy. The musical scoring underneath.
Do we like it?
Yeah. Stressful. The stress music is stressful.
Wow, Stevie, a super fan of the show. I see comments. Don't say American Neck, say imaginary. In the recording that you can watch on the Characters Welcome page, for some goddamn reason, the only word I flubbed in the whole piece was, instead of saying, I told her I bucked him off his back and he broke his imaginary neck, I screamed he broke his American neck. And you could tell the audience is extremely confused as to why I'm bringing nationality up suddenly.
Yeah. I think it really positions you as a Canadian father dealing with a cross-border divorce.
That's true. That's true. And that makes it even worse, right? Chris with his American microbrews and his American slop sink.
That American ass neck.
That's horrible. Horrible. Yeah, you got
drinking that American Fernet out of his American glass.
Fernet from a glass. Zcor, oh, will all the character performances from the November 6th show be uploaded? Yes, they will, Zcor Zeppelin. We're around halfway through them right now. Very
Yeah.
fun show. Also, speaking of making a big mess on stage, I feel like the next one we're gonna do involves someone chugging buttermilk on stage. So that's a little hint for you.
Yucky! I just got a quart of buttermilk in my farm share that I signed up for. I don't know what to do with it. Just throw it away now.
Yes. You know what to do.
Wow, man, that picture's terrifying. I look like the girl with the pearl earring if she was in hell.
I've already said you look well. I mean, the hell reference, yes, because I have always said you look like Pinhead. That image makes you look slightly like Pinhead, who is historically a hell-bent creature that likes sex so much it hurts.
Yeah.
Right? Have you seen? I watched that for the first time this Halloween. The Pinhead.
I've never been a Hellraiser guy.
Hellraiser.
Every time I see it, I don't understand the story, plot, or it just feels like that character's constantly just standing around being like, "Yeah, it's good."
He is. Yeah. That's the whole thing. They're just like, they just appear and they're kind of like, ooh, you had naughty thoughts.
That's what it feels like. If the Emperor from Star Wars was just like the main character of a story, and you had to like listen to him talk a lot. Which,
wow.
Yeah.
That leads into my character idea that I've had for a long time. You almost made me forget. Do you remember what I was going to do?
I don't remember what, but I remember this area of character. It was what a pun name. It was like Darth Vader, Vader than he should be, or something.
No. I appreciate you thinking that I would stoop so low to do a pun. No, this is Emperor Palpatine, who is trying to turn young Skywalker, but just making it very clear that he's young, but he's old enough to consent.
Young Skywalker.
Young, but not too young. Young, but you know the rules are different in different places. So
it's a long time. It's far away where the rules. It's like going to Alabama where the state laws are different.
But he is young.
He's very young. I'm talking young. Like I know his dad, and this is his son. So he's like a dad son thing.
Yes,
very
young. Hate flow through.
Anyway, feel the hate flow through you.
It's a good character.
Oh, I thought we were going to piss mode, but instead we're in blood mode. There it is.
Wes Anderson mode activated. We love that, folks. Goddamn, we've been having a good time tonight, haven't we?
We have. I love when we just dip into absolute nonsense.
It's fun and borderline unwatchable. Don't we love that?
That's right. That's when that's when piss mode comes up. And I'll tell you what, I can't ever not do this show and see Marge Simpson sitting behind you, and I love it.
That's right. Just the regular blue screen. Is it the blue screen with the hamburger that makes it?
Yeah, of course it is. Is there any question why I think it's Marge Simpson? It's very obvious why that is.
Oh, Eric!
Yeah.
It needs to be placed in a way where you could see less of the. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I'm not saying I need more Marge Simpson. In fact, I would argue I need less Marge Simpson staring at me the entire time.
Now it looks very much like Marge Simpson. That's like now it's 100% Simpson cam.
We've gone full Marge over here.
Oh, homie, that's pretty good. Couple of announcements, folks. We've got some sad news. We've got news. I will say we have some good news as well. We do have a January Characters Welcome show lined up. You can already start thinking about that. It's going to be a freaking banger. Get this. We've got January, February, and March.
We've got a full season, a full quarter that you can bank on coming out and seeing us at Union Hall right here in Brooklyn, New York.
So just start thinking about these dates. January the 8th, that's a Sunday. February the 5th, that's a Sunday. And March the 5th, that's a Sunday. 3 Sundays. January 5th is the first one. My birthday, a week after that. So you can come and
celebrate early and often.
It will be fun. Also,
the official Feurer Festival kicks off then, right?
Feurer Fest kicks off in January, coldest month of the year historically. Should be fun. Not set in stone yet, but if you follow our Discord, Graham Teckler and I, you might know. Yeah, that's good. That's how you spell my name.
Well, it's Feurer. It's Fire Fest. It's
Firefest. Oh, now I get it.
Feuerfest. Everybody at Feuerfest, there's very bad food, but everyone gets a little Fernet so you can kiss all night long.
Yum, yum, yum. We get that Fernet. Not very high alcohol proof either. You can soberly kiss, but have pretty good breath doing it.
Nice. Fernet does have high alcohol content, though.
Oh, does it?
Yes.
Oh, is that why I'm wasted?
That's why bartenders drink it, because no one else drinks it. It's intense and it's cool.
Keeps you awake, gives you good breath. It is a cool drink. It is cool. Other piece of news. This isn't locked down in stone yet, but if you hop on our Discord, it probably will be, because we don't have a show until January. Go ahead, do your thing. The great Graham Teckler of Hobbit Milk and your fiance that you're in love with's husband, we are joining forces. There, he's got his little Fernet.
It's a big boy.
Oh, that is a big boy. Yeah, dude, get it. Is it empty, or did you just actually?
No, it's full.
Oh,
no, it's fully full. I'll have a sip. This is 39% alcohol.
That's pretty strong. That is pretty strong.
If you take a bigger sip, I think there's a bottle of Malort here in Caveat that I will get my hands on and take a sip.
Get it before we end. All right. So Graham Teckler and I of Hobbit Milk and the rich fiance of the woman you love fame are attempting to put together a show sometime in mid-December, and we are tentatively calling it, folks, the Great Bit-ish Blackout Show, and it's going to be 30 comedians performing 1-minute characters back to back to get this back to 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 back. Really fun show. It's going to be going to be a big ass party. So look out for that in the Discord. We're going to find that.
All right? Yeah, that's a blast. It's a great idea. It's time. It's that time of the season where you can just get together and do fun stuff.
Stevie says, how does he have the time with that Broadway show he's making? Graham Teckler can do anything. And the reason he has time is he's a decade younger than Justin and I. And so that boy don't sleep. That boy don't sleep.
You love to see it.
Yeah, we do love to see it. Take a sip of that Fernet, and let's welcome out our very final guest of the night, folks. So sad because there's no more comedy after this. We'll just push right through that bit.
Let's push through it because we have to make sure that Jorge is back from getting his Malort, so that he can also do the technical stuff.
Yes, I think he's back. Jorge, are you ready to rock and roll?
I'm gonna have it delivered to me.
Wow, what a pro! Look at this baller. All right, then let's bring out our final character of the night.
Let's do it. You might know this girl from your middle school class. Let's welcome out to the rectangles a girl in your middle school class.
Here, Miss Duncan. Oh my God, did everyone in class just see my hospital bracelet? Well, the rumors that I spread about myself are true. I went to the hospital last night, but I don't want to talk about it. So, Miss Duncan, please just continue with class. Ouch! Sorry, I guess my hospital band is just a little too tight. Oh, what, Lisa? I should just take it off? No, I'm leaving it on in case I have to go back. Look, guys, I'm not some kind of hero because I survived the hospital, okay? I'm just a girl standing in front of her class, asking her peers to treat her like a normal person, okay? And Miss Duncan, I'm sorry everyone's being so disrespectful right now. Guys, let's all listen because I really think we could learn a thing or two from her. Something special. Because I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here, 'cause I'm a creep. What? Oh, Miss Duncan, why did you call on me? Why was I singing in the middle of class? Oh my God, I didn't even realize I was. I guess that song is just stuck in my head because that's what was playing in the waiting area of the emergency room. Oh, by the way, Miss Duncan, can I eat something during class? Because I've just been so nauseous since the accident. But I feel like I can finally stomach food now. Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, no, I won't make a noise. Yeah, quiet as a mouse. Thomas, can you help me open this Costco value-sized bottle of pills? Oh, got it. I guess this is my life now. Pills for the pain. Look, let's just hope that I don't get addicted, okay? What, Sarah? It's impossible to get addicted to children's ibuprofen? Okay, Sarah, just because your dad lost his medical license doesn't make you a doctor. Oh my God. You know what? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have brought up your malpractice father. I guess I'm a little moody because I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. No, Sarah, not because I went to the hospital. Because I had too much Dr. Pepper late at night. And then I went to the hospital. Oh my God. Okay, fine, Miss Duncan. I'll stop monologuing and I'll pass up my homework. Yeah, Derek, they literally took my blood. Yeah, it was really scary. Yeah. What? That's not my homework? That's my will? Oh my God. Wow. This is an extremely humiliating oversight on my part. By the way, Derek, can you get your social security number for me? Because I'm giving you all my slime. Okay. Yeah. What? You think I'm disturbing the class, Mrs. Duncan? Okay, I see how America treats the sick, huh? You're gonna send me to the principal's office if I talk again? Okay, look, I'm sorry, okay? I was really scared last night and I didn't know if I was gonna be okay. I don't mean to act like this, I guess it's time I share my story with you all so you can learn from my mistakes. Last night, I threw up. I threw up twice because I ate a bad egg roll. I ate a bad egg roll. Yeah, my mom was super pissed that she had to clean it up. And I was like, Mom, I just threw up. I guess I can't go to school tomorrow. And she was like, oh, if you're that sick, then maybe we should take you to the hospital. And I was like, okay, fine. And she said, okay, fine. And then she took me to the hospital. And it was so scary. What? Brittany, did you just walk in late on crutches? Oh. Did Sarah's malpractice father operate on you? I'm sorry, that was unnecessary. You just came back from the hospital? Okay, yeah, I did too, but you don't see me making a big deal out of it, okay?
Oh man. Jesse, yes.
So fun.
Another freaking banger. This was a banger show. Great piece.
So good.
Thank you.
I love the way you sort of stumble over that last line. I couldn't tell if you did that on purpose or were laughing because of it, but it was so
funny.
Fucking funny.
Was it the egg roll one?
Yeah. Egg roll. Yeah, exactly.
Funny. Could not get that out of my mouth.
It was perfect. It was so good. I love that.
Thank you.
Much. I also, man, all the little references in there, your will is just who gets your slime. So
I mean, of course it is. That's the high value product back in that day.
Yes, that's literally all a seventh grader could offer.
Slime.
I'll briefly age myself by saying over Thanksgiving we did a thing with the kids where they all made slime, all the relatives, kids, and everything. And my daughter, she finished hers. She was like, "Look, it's a crown," and whipped it in a circle, and it went into her hair and was we had to spend hours getting it out of her hair.
No,
she screamed the whole time. What's that?
Did you have to cut her hair?
We had to cut a little bit of hair, or like some of the hair just came out as the slime. It was truly, it almost ruined an entire day.
Oh,
it ruined one whole day. It was crazy.
That would ruin a day.
And that's why slime is valuable, because it's dangerous, like nuclear weapons.
That's why, folks, we mentioned this character earlier, like getting that IUD or some other form of contraception is really, really important.
I love that that's your takeaway, sir.
It's like,
this seems like too much trouble.
Good Lord. Jesse, what do you have going on? What's happening lately?
Feel free to follow me on social media. Whenever I'm going to be performing, I always post it on there. Instagram, TikTok. I make silly little videos if you like to laugh.
Yes, we do.
You guys like to.
Yes, we got to get you on a live show soon.
Oh yeah, I love that, man.
Character on stage. That's such a good piece. Really, really fun.
Such a good piece.
Thank you. Yeah, I'd love to do that.
Awesome. Just thank you so much for being here. What a good piece. What a great commitment. Just really, really fantastic. And yeah, can't wait to see more of what you got.
Thanks, guys.
Awesome.
See you soon. Thanks for doing it.
Yeah.
Later.
Wow. Folks, that is our Wednesday night. That's it. I have received word from the best tech in the biz that he's got some Malort.
Probably some sort of Lord of the Rings villain, I'm assuming.
I wish. Nope, it's the disgusting Chicago. Oh, hold on. I can fix this. I can fix this.
What?
It was fun.
Ooh.
Ping pong. There.
Interesting. What? Yeah, I've never had this.
You've never had Malort?
No.
It is a tire fire, and people from Chicago swear by it. It's their Fernet, but it's disgusting.
You know what a lot of like great liquors are made in very specific areas. Fernet, Italian, I believe. You've got your whiskeys, your bourbon.
Your Green Chartreuse is made by monks.
And then you've got Malort that is made in Chicago.
Just made generally in Chicago, and literally sounds like a word to describe what happens when like snow melts and gets brown and soupy.
Oh yeah, the Malort's gonna flood out your whole basement. You gotta watch out. You gotta clean your pipes so you get Malort in your basement.
Old Jepson's Malort. I'm sorry, hold on. It's bottled by Midwest Distilleries in Auburndale, Florida. What?
Ooh, that's a lie. That's a
lie. That's fucked up.
Shouts to Stevie in the comments, who says Malort was literally made to fool cops during Prohibition because it was meant to smell and taste toxic. That's great. I love that. I love that ingenuity.
We don't have liquor here, just this paint thinner. And
just this dog shit. We're drinking dog shit. You can't arrest us for that.
Well, at any rate, I think it's very important we say, folks, thank you so much for joining us on this Wednesday. We will see you very soon on stage. We have a YouTube page. We have a TikTok. We have a Discord. You should join and hang out with us.
Discord.
And I will cheers to another successful Wednesday night, folks.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Delish. Looks like Jorge.
Jesus
really
Christ.
That like hurt Jorge the most. For sure.
It tastes kind of like grapefruit, but it's the grapefruit from that like how to grapefruit your man video. You know the one?
I love grapefruit though. Maybe I would like this.
This is if grapefruit hated you.
Yum. Apparently Malort literally translates to moth herb. Someone else in chat.
It does taste a little bit like moths.
Yummy. But that's it, folks. I won't keep you here any longer. Join our Discord. Look out for this. Look out for the Great British Blackout show coming up soon in December, and we will see you very soon.
We'll see you soon, folks. Thank you. Good night.
Goodbye. Bye.